once again, it's the colors in the logo. This is like the 4th year in a row where this has happened. So, hopefully next year's logo has some Titans blue in it. What's up, everybody? TN Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to my official analysis and prediction for Super Bowl 59 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. If this is your first time here, allow me to welcome you. My name is Zach, but you can call me the Tennessee Fanatic, or the TN Fanatic for short. On this channel, I post reactions to my favorite team's games, and yes, I am a Titans fan, so you know I'm not a bandwagoner. And I also post videos like this where I predict big-time games, and it doesn't get any bigger than the Super Bowl. Before I give my prediction, though, I want to give an analysis on how I think both of these teams, the Chiefs and the Eagles, got here. So for all the kids out there that haven't seen the first Spider-Man movie, the 2002 classic, one of the most memorable scenes for me in that movie, spoiler alert here, was that scene where Spider-Man and Green Goblin are on the roof, and Green Goblin says,
"I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?"
And of course I'm wearing a Deadpool shirt, but I bring that movie up and I bring that quote up because I believe that is the Chiefs to a T. Looking back at Mahomes' breakout season, the first time we saw this catch-up-hating, football-throwing phenomenon, he threw for over 5,000 yards. He had 50 touchdowns, and he led the Chiefs to their very first AFC championship in Arrowhead. And their opponent was Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. For like 20 years, it feels like the Patriots, they were the top dogs in the NFL. They were the standard for what a championship team looked like. No one even came close to matching that. Now, Mahomes, this young phenomenon, and the great team he had around him. I think a lot of fans felt like that could be the team to finally knock Tom Brady off his pedestal. And that AFC championship between the Patriots and the Chiefs, man, that was a fantastic game between two just top-tier teams. And then the Patriots, they just got the ball first. In overtime, they drove right down and they scored. I know Chiefs fans were frustrated, and I'm sure other fans were bummed out as well, seeing Tom Brady go to his 3rd straight Super Bowl. Which, looking back at it now, hindsight is 20/20. I mean, who knew that in that AFC Championship game, Brady was doing us a favor? The following season, the Chiefs, they do punch their ticket to the Super Bowl by beating my Titans in the AFC Championship, still stings. And after a great game against the 49ers in Super Bowl 54, the Chiefs won their first championship in 50 years. And I would assume a lot of fans were happy for them, but as the years went on, and the refs started to give the Chiefs just a little bit more favor in playoff games. And after all of the heartbreak that the Chiefs gave Bills fans, Ravens fans, and Bengals fans, the Chiefs slowly started to morph into the team that now everybody hates. So after beating the 49ers in Vegas to win their 2nd straight championship, the Chiefs are back here again. And they are on the precipice of history. In the entire history of the NFL, no team has ever won 3 straight championships. KC had all of the tools. They had all the essentials to go back and win the big game. And this season was another great performance by them. They had the best record in the AFC this year, despite never scoring more than 30 points in a game this season. Only 4 teams held that humbling stat of never scoring more than 30 points in the regular season. The Chiefs, the Patriots, the Raiders, and the Giants. Yeah, clearly one of those teams is the outlier. And look, all due respect to Chiefs fans and Chiefs Kingdom out there, but y'all were in some dog fights this year. I'll say it right now, if Lady Luck wasn't on your side, Chiefs fans, like, I don't see your team having a very good record. Look at this right here. Week 1 against the Ravens. Isaiah Likely, his darn toe, hit the whites on that final play, and the Chiefs survived. Week 2 against the Bengals, in that final minute, Dejon Anthony called for PI, and Butker, he kicks the game-winning field goal, and the Chiefs once again survive the Cincinnati Bengals. Week 10, Broncos at home. Will Lutz has a 35-yard game-winning field goal. All that he has to do is hit this, and it gets blocked, and the Chiefs win by 1. Week 16 against Vegas, the Raiders have a 3rd and 3 from the Chiefs' 32-yard line with 16 seconds left. But O'Connell, he just didn't see the snap. Chiefs recovered the fumble, and once again, they survive. Yeah, I'm starting to sense a theme here with all of these games. The Chiefs surviving. And, oh yeah, by the way, they barely beat the Panthers. So yeah, Chiefs fans, I think it's fair to say that Lady Luck has been in your favor for a lot of games this season. But regardless, the Chiefs, they clinched the #1 seed. In the divisional round, they decimate Houston. Thank you, boys, for that. And then in the AFC Championship against Josh Allen and the Bills. Man, what a great game that was, man. Just classic nail-biting action right there. Josh had a shot. You know, the Bills, they had a shot to win this game. And look, I know I might get some heat on this, but I stand by it. I don't feel bad for Josh Allen or that Bills team for losing at all. Take away from the fact that, yes, once again, the refs, they were favoring the Chiefs just a little in this game. Let's talk about what Buffalo did, okay? I mean, they ran that little tush-push play, like 5 times in that game? And I don't think it worked once. Really, Sean McDermott? Really? That's the best call you can come up with. You know what? I have a question, though, for Bills fans that think that Josh Allen, he got that first down on that 4th and inches play at midfield. From some angles, it looked like Allen did get that first down. Other angles, it looked like he did not. But again, let me ask Bills fans this. Why do you even ponder running that play again? I mean, you can give it to James Cook, who he had that touchdown where he reached his hand over the goal line. You can give it to him on that 4th down and let him go get it. Why are you trying this play where you're trying to push Allen over the line over and over and over again? From my perspective, even with Allen doing everything that he did to keep the Bills in that game, I think McDermott, his play calling was one-dimensional, and that's what cost the Bills in the end. And maybe next time y'all will think twice about trading picks with the Chiefs. First Mahomes and now Worthy. Just stop it! But I digress. Once again, the Chiefs, they reached this Super Bowl, and they are 1 game away, 1 win away from doing something no other NFL team in the history of the league has ever done: win 3 straight championships. And their opponents is the same team that the Chiefs beat in Super Bowl 57, the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, I truly believe that moment on Hard Knocks when the Giants owner, John Mara, when he said, you know, I'm having a tough time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philadelphia. That moment will go down in history as one of the most iconic moments in that entire series. Because what transpired after Saquon left and he goes to Philadelphia, man, that will haunt Giants fans for generations to come. Giants, y'all, like, how could you let that guy go? How can you let Barkley go like that? I mean, he was arguably your best player since Eli Manning. And now OBJ don't count. That was just a great catch that he had. But how could you let Barkley go? Point is, it was a big signing and it was a big boost for this Eagles team right here that in years past had already established themselves as a top-tier Super Bowl contender. Brown, Smith, and now Barkley, all with the dual threat play of Jalen Hurts. So after a 2-2 start in the regular season, the Eagles, they finally find their footing, or their talons, should I say, and they win 10 straight games, including one against my friend Steven's Bengals. Sorry, bro. And in the playoffs, Philly, they just continue their amazing play right here. They have a gritty win over Green Bay, and then a hard-earned win against a game Rams team. And since Jared Goff, since he decided to not show up to the divisional round and let the Commanders just walk all over him, the Eagles would host the NFC Championship against their division rival, the Washington Commanders. And give credit to Jane Daniels, Coach Quinn, and the rest of this Commanders team right here on a great season, a great postseason run. Unfortunately, they just hit a brick wall in the Eagles' defense. As for the Eagles' offense, I mean, they just continue to fly high. Saquon, he continued to make Giants fans absolutely cry. In the NFC Championship, Barkley had 15 carries for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns. Good night. Philly would ride that momentum all the way to the end of the game, putting up 55 points, the most points scored in a NFC Championship game in history. So now Barkley, Hurts, and the rest of this Eagles team right here, they are looking to end this run, this epic run, the only way that they know how, by winning the Super Bowl. So what's actually interesting here is that in my NFL playoff prediction video that I did, I actually had the Eagles going to the Super Bowl and winning. And look, if there is a team that can beat Mahomes and the all-powerful Chiefs, it is the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, in Super Bowl 57, if the refs weren't so nitpicky toward the end of that game, the Eagles, they actually might have won that. Now, with Saquon on their squad, the Eagles, they might even be a better team than they were 2 years ago. The Eagles are built well on both sides of the ball, and they are built to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like if they are going to do this, if the Eagles are going to prevent the three-peat, I feel like Barkley, he has to have a big day. KC definitely presents, I think, the biggest challenge for Saquon to overcome. Chiefs are second best against the run in the NFL. Their defense is top tier. And look, if Barkley can't get going, if he is just stumped, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure if Jalen Hurts can bail him out. I mean, look at it like this. Eagles were first this year in rushing attempts. So you know that their game plan is, first and foremost, establish the run game. And they are 32nd, dead last in the league in passing attempts. So if Saquon can't get going, I'm just going to call it right now, Eagles fans, they might re-experience the same pain they felt 2 years ago. Now, there is still a chance that the Eagles, they keep this game close, even with Barkley, even if he doesn't rush all that much. There is still a chance that the Eagles keep this game close with the great play of their defense. They have the best scoring defense in the NFL. The question is that how much pixie dust is Mahomes going to sprinkle on this game? I mean, we'll find out. But as for which team I think will win, I think you all have a pretty good idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The team that I think will win Super Bowl 59 is, drumroll, the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I used to be a Chiefs hater. I don't love the Chiefs. Nuh-uh. I love my boy Trey Smith, but I do not love the Chiefs at all. Like, I am staying loyal to my Titans. Absolutely. But I have tons of respect for Mahomes, Coach Reid, and the rest of this Chiefs organization right here. And, you know, I was thinking about this as well. So I was born in the late 90s. So I never saw Jordan play. I never saw Gretzky play. Witnessing this Chiefs dynasty take form is something that I do not take for granted at all. So I'm going to pick them to win. Again, I know the Eagles have a great defense. Best scoring defense, best total defense in the NFL. I think quarterbacks, when facing that, they only have like 3 wins. I don't care. Mahomes, he somehow always finds a way. No matter what the odds are, no matter how good his opponent is, Mahomes, he always finds a way to win the game. So you know what? I'm going to pick him to win again. And as for the Chiefs haters out there, I get where you are coming from. I absolutely understand it. My advice is, you know what? Just enjoy this ride. Enjoy the ride that the Chiefs Kingdom is taking you on. But everybody, that is going to do it for this prediction video. Thank you all so much for watching. Fans, I also plan to post a reaction to Super Bowl 59, so be on the lookout for that. But if you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And a hearty salute to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day.